get a name for themselves.
All right, guys, we do have Tempest back. The game's going to be starting here just shortly. Again, it's going to be Team Random versus Perla Nera. Big thanks to Tempest for gracing us with his presence. And we'll be jumping in the game here just shortly. We have 10 seconds to go before the game starts. We'll watch these splits as they come out. That's going to be Team Random on the red team. It's going to be Perla Nera on the blue team.
We actually see Team Random stealthing up, going into mid, currently crossing. Probably they could turn to mid, but they see the enemy team crossing, 4 players jumping out onto beach, and they might be able to just block them off for a while. That the point is getting fully kept before they have to fight right there, so Perla Nera might be delayed a second or two. Question is if it works out. No. The point is still neutralized.
We've seen some misplays coming out of Perla Nera pretty early on here. We saw Atod throw the crates down in kind of a bad position there in the hallway. We saw Ozinski get thrown into the Elixir R from Atod. He actually teleported out of it, preventing himself from getting res. He's actually bleeding out right now. That's going to be 3 players down pretty early on here for Perla Nera.
Yeah, they lost 3 players already, losing the fight on mine 2 currently, so not a very good start by them, probably miscalculated, but of course Team Random, they just saw it. They were in stealth, went to beach, and could just react to what the enemy team did.
Alright, looks like we're going to see Team Random trying to take Savannah over here. This should be a pretty quick kill. I don't really see anyone in a position to try to get the kill from them. We just see, Pink Damon kind of just chilling out over here at mine. We do have, looks like Tempest pushing over here towards Henge. Maybe going to try to take that from Perla Nera. He's doing a pretty good job of taking that Ranger down on the roads here.
He actually pops his elite just to stay alive a little bit longer. Just used his res way too early. Thought he would go down, so he now has a 25-second cooldown left on his res that he could use. Actually, the Spirit is killed by Tempest fairly quickly, just to be sure that the res doesn't go off. And now the fight, of course, continues about the Henge.
Alright, I'm going to jump over here to Key. Looks like we do have a little battle brewing here. We have Click on point currently. Radom getting Moa'd here. Let's see if we can make, see if they're going to take Radom down. Not able to quite get the cleave. Oh, there comes the Earth 5 coming up of Emmentine, completely chunking Radom down. Going to try to get the res off him. They do get, oh, looks like he can misform back onto point here. Going to try to get position for a res from Click. Click going in for the res on Radom. Channeling it, not sure it's going to happen. Oh, there goes the illusion of life coming out of Radom. Radom's got 15 seconds to make something happen. Click's getting pretty low in the meantime here. He's going to need to watch out. Not really a lot of cooldowns left for Click right now.
Actually, they got Invitational down from Perla Nera, so Team Random might be able to pull that fight back into their favor. Click currently tanking all that damage onto the point of 3 players, doing a great job just staying alive, waiting for his team to drop back onto that point. The next target will be Ozinski, as it seems. He rezzed up due to the stomp off Click, so Perla Nera moving on again. They just don't want to give up their fight, and actually got the cap just under the nose of Team Random.
Steel able to take out Ozinski on point here with the Illusionary Berserker. Taking a lot of damage right now, a lot of cleave. He's trying to try to prevent that res there. We have Damon coming up, a little bit more cleave here. The updraft goes down. Juliet going to come in and try to get the res off on Ozinski, maybe it looks like. Juliet getting pretty low here as well. He's getting dropped down. Atod on point right now. Might be able to drop an Elixir R. Let's take a look at his perspective here. Actually, Elixir R is on cooldown. Not able to help out here. Atod's just going to try to stay on point as long as he can here. He is currently fighting 1v3. He's going to go down here just momentarily. He does go down on point, it looks like. And it looks like Steel will be coming in with the stomp.
Yeah, so Team Random taking back the middle point. Initially lost that fight, but turned it back around after the res they had. Of course, we saw Tempest going to Henge, actually getting the full cap off, was bursted down pretty fast by the Elementalist. Pulled out, actually survived that, and was able to help his teammates mid. And now we see Team Random again training down someone before they even reach the point. This time it's Juliet Phoenix, and it doesn't seem like she's going to live any longer. Yeah,
I think that's kind of a misplay on Juliet's part, deciding to move in towards mid versus Team Random when they had 3 players there, just training them completely down before he even got there. Actually, take that back. Was that all 5 here? No, wait, that's 4 players. We do have, looks like Pink over here on mine trying to fight Atod right now. Atod in kind of a bad position already. The Connies on him right now are just staggering. About 12 stacks of bleeds on him right now, still taking down. Trying to get as much healing as he can right now, but his heal is on a pretty long cooldown. I think he's going to drop here just in a moment. Not quite able to get the Elixir Art, and did get interrupted by that Fear Wall. Pink Demon coming in for the stomp here. And he's not going to, he actually is going to land it first try, even with the pull coming out. That was interesting, to say the least.
Kind of a little bit of lag, probably. happening right there. We see Ozinski getting down on midpoint as we thought Perla and Nera trying to get onto that point, just dealing enough damage, but it just doesn't seem to be enough, as well as Eventine going down too. So Team Random showing up strong in those team fights, able to kill enemies fairly quickly and doing a good job at rezzing each other.
We did see Fuoco taking out Chieftain over here for an extra 25 points for their team. Currently about 100 points behind, but we do have a 2-cap going out for Team Random, and we're about, I'd say about 5 minutes into the game here. Looking pretty strong. We do see Team Random taking Savan here, netting themselves again that nice little 25-point boost. We have Juliet coming into mine, trying to get a decap there. Atod getting caught out by 3 players of Team Random, 4 players of Team Random coming in. Atod's getting ganked out in rows, but we should be seeing a full cap going out from Juliet onto mine.
Yeah, that might be just what he wanted to do, just pull the team from that point, not just to get the full cap off. But now, of course, Juliet in a lot of trouble. If you need to tank against 3 enemy players, we will just burst you down. This is a task you probably won't do for long until you die, so probably just a wasted opportunity to push for mid or something. Other way around, of course, they denied some points, got some points back, decreasing the lead of Team Random. We gotta see how that plays out in the end.
Over here at mid, we do have Click currently tightening Eventine and Nizinski. Looks like we see the MOA coming out into Click right here. Eventine trying to go for the Earth 5, not able to quite land it. Tempest coming in, taking Nizinski down on point. Eventine going to go in for the res here. Click still in MOA, not able to provide much support. He gets out of it here finally. Eventine still down. Ozinski not able to get that res off. Radom rather coming in here, so is Stilo. It looks like we're going to see PN not really able to do much here at the midpoint. We're going to see, yep, they're both going to go down here, and TR is going to hold on to that midpoint.
Yeah, they're just doing a fantastic job, especially Click dealing, tanking so much damage. Of course, he's one of the highest ranked players in game at the moment, so you could expect that to some extent. And while we see Perla and Nera currently always running to a point with just 1 or 2 players getting trained down by the enemy team, as we see on mine, where we have another 2-on-1 at the moment. And if we look at Henry, just saw it the other way around. And it was the same way around, actually, so Team Random, they are fighting a 2-on-1 as well.
Yeah, we did see Juliet come in and try to get the res off on, I believe that was Atod. He did the knockback just a fraction of a second too late, was not able to interrupt the damage going out onto Atod. He did get stomped out, and now Juliet obviously went down here as well. Zinski coming in and trying to support him. Again, they just keep funneling in one at a time. Atod finally coming in here, throws Kratos on the point, getting him right on top of Damon. Gonna try to get a little bit of damage going on to Pink right now. Let's see if he's able to do what he needs to do to get him taken down. Not quite looking like it's going to be able to enough. Tempest coming on point, doing a little damage to Atod here as well. Atod, again, just keep constantly... PR keeps getting themselves... PN, rather, keeps getting themselves constantly caught in these 1v2, or these funneling in situations where they just cannot win these fights.
Yeah, they need to really gather up first, then go into a fight in a 3-on-3, 5-on-5, 4-on-4, and so forth. Just to make sure that you even have a chance of winning those fights. Actually, it looks like PN is able to take that victory on mine, because Tempest pulled out and is currently running towards Hinge, as it seems. Okay,
yeah.
staying.
Yeah, looks, we should be seeing a 2-pack coming out for PN. Unfortunately, TR is up quite a bit right now. They're only about 10 points away from winning. And Clicks on mid, and I don't see anyone around to interrupt him. And that's going to be game 1 going to Team Random.
Yeah, very nicely played by them. They really have a good coordination of seeing, hey, the enemy is right there. Why not just train him down while he tries to reach that point? And they do it just perfectly. We saw Perla streaming in again and again and again and just dying all over the place.
I think kind of the story of the day has just been teams struggling at the beginning, just having a hard time finding a foothold into these games, and then coming back kind of midpoint through the game, but just not able to do quite enough to bring it back all the way. We saw that the last match that matchup that we saw, it was pretty much the same thing.
Definitely. The question is, why does it happen? Probably they are just a little bit nervous being streamed and just playing in such a big tournament, because you want to win, of course. But once they get this, they get started, why doesn't it carry over to the second game? Because you just played, you know how it feels and so forth. It's just weird that they struggle every single time on every map.
All right, guys, so again, we're going to be coming into match 2 here. This is going to be Team Random versus Perla Nera. Winner of this will progress on in the brackets. It looks like our stream chat did just die here. Probably some LCS action.
As always, Twitch chat not the reliable source you want it to be.
I'm not sure why we always have these running during LCS. I don't know why it always lines up that way. It's weird. Anyways, guys, for those of you asking about resolutions and whatnot, make sure you follow the channel. When we get more followers on the channel, we'll be able to provide more resolutions. We have contacted Twitch to see if we can try to get a couple more options for you guys out there. I know a lot of you don't have great internet, so we're going to try to get some 480 options lined up for you, maybe just regular standard 720p. But yeah, any support there would be appreciated. Make sure to tell your friends, get people involved in the stream today. Again, winner of today's little mini tournament will go on to face Team Paradigm later on this evening. Winner of that will be going to Seattle, Washington to play at PAX Prime. They'll be competing for their chance at a little piece of the $10,000 prize pool.
Yeah, very nice. Of course, this is all sponsored not only by ArenaNet, who are currently organizing the PAX event itself, also by SteelSeries and MMORPG.com. Huge shoutouts to those guys just helping us out, making this possible, as well as Mistly coordinating the preliminary rounds for the qualifiers. Of course, this weekend is the EU qualifier, and next weekend we will have the NA qualifiers live for you here on that channel.
Indeed, we will. That'll be me and Blue will be returning with you guys next weekend to do the NA qualifiers. Should be some exciting matches there as well. Obviously, we still have a lot of games to go through here today. Take a look at these brackets real quick here. If people haven't seen it, I will link it in chat. Well, I guess I can't link it in chat. Sorry,
Just
guys.
go onto the mistleague.com page. You will see a huge banner right in front of you where you will find the brackets if you want to have a look at those.
Yeah, so when we're done with these games here between Team Random and Perla Nera, we'll be moving on to Car Crash versus Easy. Winner of that will be moving on to, I guess the quarterfinals. So in the quarterfinals already, we have Nonstop Nonsense versus Made in Meta, which I'm looking forward to so much. That should be an awesome game.
It's going to be such an interesting game. Both teams looking very strong at the moment, and we will just see who will be able to advance into the semi-finals, of course. And they will face either Car Crash, Easy, Perla Nera, or Team Random, which we are currently seeing.
All right, waiting for these players to ready up here, and we'll get going with round 2.
The match starts soon.
There we go. Got 10 seconds to go, and we'll watch the splits as they come out. Again, this is going to be round 2 versus Team Random and Perla Nera. If Team Random is able to take this, they'll be moving on in the brackets, looking to try to take their opportunity to move on to PAX. All right, minimap is up. Again, it's going to be Team Random on the red team. It's going to be Perla Nera on the blue team. And here we go.
Question is, how will they split up? Looking at Perla Nera at the moment, they will actually start stealthing up, as it seems right there. So we might see a Moa play, as we see that on the Mesmer, onto Click in the middle fight. Let's see if he can survive that one, if they choose to do so.
And we do see 3 players from TR moving over here to Fuoco. Fuoco getting absolutely destroyed on point. Looks like they're be taking him down pretty much instantly. Looks like Steel putting down that portal. 2 players from TR going through the portal. He gets a stomp off on him. They're going to be capturing Waterfall for Team Random. Back over here at mid, we do see the Mo going on to Click Guard at mid. He's caught and immobilized. Looks like he's taking a lot of damage. He might actually go down. He does go down here on point. No players from Heian in position to get the stomp. Here we go. Juliet Phoenix coming with the stomp right now. Actually going to land here. Click goes down in mid. It's going to put a huge advantage towards PN in this mid fight.
Here we see Random currently getting bursted by the enemy Elementalist. Nice dodge there in the end, could burst it the other way around. Just going down, popping Mistform instantly because he probably misclicked, so that won't be able to save him once more. Juliet currently trying to stomp, and the stomp will not go through the Illusion of Life. Just coming up in the last seconds, of Random will be able to deal some more damage, and if they get the stomp on Aventine, he might be able to rally up once more to join that fight again.
And Julian in that rough spot right here, he actually got knocked off of the res on Eventine. He got really low there. Eventine's going to go down. Ozinski's going to go down here just momentarily as well. Looks like he's going to get taken out. Radom and Tempest getting pretty low here for TR, but PN not really in a position to do anything about it right now. Atod getting ganked out. The damage going out into him right now is just insane. Pink coming with the stop on Atod is going to get it first try. He looks like his ability to come out from Click, and that's going to be mid-fight going to TR pretty quickly.
Yeah, they did just a great job with the exact illusion of life, getting their elementalists back into the fight. Very well played. They now are trying to go for the third point on Waterfall. Actually, Steelo was feared away just as he got onto that point. Now the damage will be done. We see Fuoco just dying instantly once the Phantasmal Berserker rolled over him. Actually, Portal going up. They will be able to go back into mid, just be safe. They didn't get the decap off quite yet, but that's totally fine for them, I guess.
Yeah, we do have multiple players from PN coming into Waterfall trying to secure here. Azinski putting a portal down on Waterfall. Going to be moving back in towards mid. Going to try to make something happen here. Quarry still unprotected. Looks like all the players from TR kind of just hanging on the ledge here, kind of just keeping an eye on what's going on with the fight, ready to react and go where they need to go. Atod getting taken out by a Bassi Venom here. Take a lot of damage there. Tempest actually destroying him. Looks like Pink Demon actually getting the kill here. The Illusion of Life does go down to Atod. He's got about 15 seconds or so to make something happen here. If he gets killed inside the Illusion of Life, he'll go down permanently. Looks like Elixir R does come down from Atod. I'm not sure what that went down for. A lot of conditions going on him right now. He actually might get taken out possibly before time's out. He's going to go down here just right now. Click coming in for the stomp. Juliet going in for the res. He's not going to get it off in time, though. Click coming up the stomp. Going to take Atod out permanently.
Very nice play by Team Random again. And they just show up so strong in those team fights. Just the coordination. Eventide is down as well. And they burst those players down. And they get the stomps off currently. There is no attempt to res at all from Perla Nera. And as it seems, the chat is working again.
Hooray! Alright, so we'll take a look real quick here. Looks like Fugo's still over here at Waterfall. Looks like Tempest and Raiden moving in. Maybe going to try to take him out.
Let's see how that works. Juliet actually trying to res in middle fight. Shouldn't do that because he will just be get interrupted after a while. Looking to Waterfall. Random only trying to disengage, doesn't want to get downed in that position right in front of the gate, but it seems like it will happen, so they just can let him bleed.
Yeah, it looks like Azinski getting taken over here at Quarry. Steele going to be capping that point for Team Random. Does put the portal down. We do see Pink coming through.
Red team wins a capture point.
Checking back in the mid, we do have a TR kind of set up in mid to get a nice little defense here. PN really needs to regroup and push into that mid. Either they need to pick to all in on that graveyard or all in on Quarry. They really need to make something happen like right now, though.
And they are already behind about 120 points. We see PN currently pressuring down to Quarry, and we saw Pink popping his Plague Form immediately. He was really scared of a burst, probably of some stealth play that could have happened. And so the Plague Form was just used, and it didn't have any effect. There was no damage dealt.
Alright, looks like Pink tried to throw down the fear wall, not able to fear Juliet. Juliet walked through right with stability. And it's going to be Pink versus, looks like Juliet and Azinski on point here, so I think Pink's going to be in a position to lose this if he doesn't get any support here from Team Random. You have Steelo coming in, it looks like getting caught in a nice little shatter combo there. He has his heal coming in just in a moment here. He's going to try to get up, pops in a death shot to try to mitigate some of this damage here. We do have Raiden coming in to help out Pink right now. Steelo is here on point as well. He's going to pop out, he's trying to go for that heal. It looks like he's going to be able to land it. Now we got the burst going back onto Azinski here. Oh, wrong person here. Back onto Azinski. Looks like he's going to take a portal out and try to protect himself.
Just portal back to mid, probably able to at least put some pressure on. Click actually totally aware of that, went back onto that point, will be able to defend that one. On the other side, on Waterfall, we just saw the decap going on. Tempest doing a great job soloing Fuoco and now getting onto Atod as well as Eventide. So a 2-on-1 in favor of Perla Nera, and he just disengages because he did his job. 3 members were pulled away from Quarry, and he is able to just put the pressure down, which currently gives the edge for Team Random.
Alright, Team Random up about 200 points right now, about 7 minutes into the game here. Team Random looking pretty good, though, to move on into the tournament. Eventide getting absolutely destroyed by Steelo's shatter combo here, going to be getting stomped out. Oh, actually, we are going to see the misform coming out. Eventide just trying to delay that stomp a little bit longer. I'm not sure what the thought process is there. Tempest coming in. How about Steelo? Steelo getting kind of low. Steelo actually does get dropped down by Eventide from the downstate damage. Tempest going to go in for the res here. It looks like they'll be moving back in over towards Waterfall to see what they can do there to help out Atod.
The question is, how can Perla Nera actually get back into the game? They would need a miracle right now. 100 points left for Team Random to gather until they win this matchup with a 2-0. So Perla really needs to step it up at the moment. No Lord in sight for them whatsoever. They don't even have a point currently. They're fighting over Waterfall. And we even see Ozinski dropping down very, very fast with Stilo doing his Blur Frenzy, just dealing more cleave damage to defend, to deny the res.
Yeah, I think that the big problem here with PN is that a lot of their res attempts have been really delayed. We've seen Juliet go in multiple times trying to get the knockbacks on those, to prevent the stomps and the cleave damage, but they're always been just a little bit too late. We did see Eventine going down on point here. The res is coming out. Looks like they're going to be able to actually get this one. We did see TR disengage from this point. Tempest is currently inside the Shadow Refuge. Going to try to... Ooh, Eventine trying to lightning flash in with the Earthquake and to try to keep Tempest inside of that, inside there, trying to be able to land some damage on him. Tempest actually circling back in through, going to be going and engaging Fuoco on point there. Clay taking a little bit of damage going to mid, though. He's got a lot of cooldowns available to him right now. Eventine getting kind of low in return, though.
We gotta see how that works out for them, but I don't see them in any position right now. 10 points left for Team Random together until they take this victory. And we see Eventine just getting trained down by Random with his damage from the Elementalist, which is quite high. He goes into down hit, but the game is overall already 500 to 178, and Team Random looking very strong at the moment. I like to see them playing in the quarterfinals.
Indeed. So, guys,